looking out of the shotgun. Intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Brian Cook.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 37-yard line. Brings up second down.
Hey, Sunday. Hey, yellow, go. Yellow. Hey, color.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And he's going to have the first down, able to reach the ball forward and dive past the yellow line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. The second down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This one from 54 yards out. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a scoreless game.
This is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Vikings.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
McCarthy to the edge on 2nd down. Caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. Now here's Aaron Jones. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
up with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's McCarthy. His pass, right side. Going to be caught by Addison. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's 3rd and 2. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. And he's in! Justin Jefferson! Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, like this guy, he found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Price snap to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This one is caught by Addison. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. To throw is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's to the outside. He's got Jefferson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense.
That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Chiefs 8.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here comes Remigio from his end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Once again, it's Pacheco. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 3rd down, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. They get 10 yards out of the hook up there. First down, KC.
This is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
Final play of this first half. Here's Mahomes. And is caught down the field. It's Worthy. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll send Worthy in motion. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. Room to run past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
15, yellow, 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 yellow. 15, 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
They'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a second and 9.
No gain on the play.
15.
Brings up second down.
Now a carry for Hunt. And a pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4. Here's
a run with Hunt. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
43! 43! I'm going 80!
Now Mahomes. This is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and
Zombie Nation.
Zombie Nation.